Hey guys, what's up? Jeff here again to orient your fitness in the right direction, and today I want to talk to you guys about isometric pull-ups and why they're a great exercise, especially for your lower traps. And what do I mean by isometric pull-ups before I go into more detail? Well, essentially isometric means the muscle's contracting but not moving. So with isometric pull-ups, what I mean is you're essentially at the end range position with your chin above the bar, and you just hold that position. And why is that working out your lower traps? Well, when you're in that position, that end range position, your shoulder blades are retracted and depressed, and that's the main function of your lower traps. Retracting and depressing your shoulder blades, so it brings them together and down, and that's the main function. And so your lower traps are often very overlooked. Actually, I don't see many fitness gurus on YouTube talking about this. I see most people, when they talk about the traps, they mostly talk about the upper traps, because most people are focused on aesthetics, unfortunately. In this community, they don't really focus on body function, they don't really focus on the actions of the whole muscle, and they neglect things. They say, oh, for the traps, mostly what you need is rack pulls, mostly what you need is shrugs, shoulder shrugs, and they know just enough to hurt you, pretty much. But you also want to work out your lower traps, because if you just work out your upper traps, this could lead to a muscle imbalance, because your upper traps elevate your shoulder blades, so you could potentially get very tight there, and you could get things like neck pain, shoulder pain, potential shoulder injuries. You could more so exacerbate this issue called upper cross syndrome, where you're weak here, deep neck flexors weak, upper back muscles weak and lengthened, your suboccipitals back here very tight, pec muscles very tight, and it's essentially the position that we develop from sitting so much at, say, a desk job all day, just going like this in this position. So you could be exacerbating that issue from just focusing on your upper traps and neglecting your lower traps. So you really want to focus on working out your lower traps as well. So what are some things you could do if isometric pull-ups are too hard? You could do those for, say, 3 sets of 30-second holds if possible. You could use some platform to get you up there. Just hold that position, and that's going to help to work out your lower traps. But if that's too hard, or you want more, you could do things like the lat pull-down machine. Just pull it right down to you, because when you do that, you're going to retract and depress your shoulder blades. So you could hold that for 30 seconds, do it for, say, 3 sets. Or you could do something like the Y exercise, where you lay face down on a bench, hold 2 5-pound dumbbells, light dumbbells, go up into a Y position. That's going to be retracting and depressing your shoulder blades. You could do, say, 3 sets of 15 of that exercise, and all those things are going to help to work out your lower traps and create more balance in your body between your upper and lower traps. And it's going to help to bring you into better posture, help to decrease your chances of getting back pain, shoulder injuries, things like that, and it's going to just help you overall. So I recommend isometric pull-ups. I recommend working out your lower traps, not just doing things for aesthetic reasons and just doing shoulder shrugs to get those upper traps. So hopefully you found this video informative. This has been Jeff once more, orienting your fitness in the right direction. If you like this video, you know what to do. Thumb it up, comment, subscribe to my channel, share the video, all that. I could always use more ideas. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.